What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. You have just entered the war zone. Now, we have the EU. I told you people, we have the EU attempting to betray the United States of America, the same country who helped these people conquer their own territory, thanks to the United States of America, handling business in World War II. That was the Americans that fielded the most combatants on the battlefield of 18 million troops. That was the Americans. We are at the crossroads of a new age now, and it's a wonderful time to be alive and witness what's actually going on right now. We are being sandwiched, paused by Canada, squeezed by Venezuela, Colombia, Cuba. We must protect our national interest. We are tired of allowing these European international based organizations to withdraw American tax dollars away from America into their pockets in Europe. We're tired of that. I thought we broke away from Europe when it was time to break away. I thought we broke away during the American British War, but that has seemed not to be the case. We are we are in the second battle of the great American and British empires duking it out. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Us having these issues with Canada is due to Britain. We are at war with Britain, y'all. We are in a cold war with Britain. We are in war with Russia. We are in war with Canada, with China. Now, everybody outside of the United States and Canada and Russia and China are sucking up to these countries. And now is the time where you must definitively, clearly state where you stand with us or them, with the allies or the access. So, but this is the thing. Now we are creating new allies now. No longer will the old friends, no longer will the old friends be our allies unless it's in the greatest interest of America. This is warfare, people. If you don't understand warfare, you won't understand the ever changing political landscape right now. You will not understand the ever changing geopolitical landscape. Okay? Okay? Today's allies could be tomorrow's number one nemesis, right? We must understand that if we were to get into a hot war with Great Britain, if we were to get into a hot war with Great Britain, if we were to get into a hot war with Europe and the EU, the EU is threatening us right now. They threatened us by sending in their troops after Donald Trump claimed that he wants to probably potentially purchase Greenland, where you have 56,000 citizens actually living on this huge, huge landmass. 56,000 people. I'm talking about huge. And Dane, the way I look at it, you Danes invaded anyway. You invaded our original people that was over there in Greenland. The people that are in Greenland right now are not the original Greenlanders. The people that took Greenland are invaders. So naturally, God is breaking that up right now. Naturally, God is taking their land away, because it's never what it's no, when it's not your land, God is going to uproot it at some point, and that's what's happening right now. Oh no, we took our boats over there and we land. You didn't peacefully land over there. You went over there and caused immense trouble. Yes, the first wave that went over there to Greenland, the first wave of the Vikings that went over there, you went over there and attempted to establish trade and mix in with the Greenlanders at the time. Greenlanders at the time showed how to live in that particular region, that Arctic region. And eventually there was chaos and a famine. Eventually the Vikes left at some point, or they were kicked out because the brother of the general who actually brought themselves over there to Greenland actually got into conflict with one of the locals, and I want to say he took out and killed one of the locals, and they were banished from then. But then in the 15th century, they, these dames attempted to reach back out to Greenland in the form of sending missionaries, Christians, right, to see if they can convert the Greenlanders to Christianity at the time. And then that turned into you allowing these people to come in and preach the good word, and then it turned into the dames somehow wrestling power from the locals in Greenland, and the dames, along with Norway, took power of Greenland. Okay, or they were there in the 15th. No, they were there in the 15th century. They were there in they came in the 15th century, and in the 17th century is when they established this Christianity, uh, where the missionaries were sent out from Europe to Greenland to attempt to convert them to Christianity, and then from there it went. It just started happening. They took over politically. They took over. They brought their social norms over from Europe, and from there they started to go to war. I mean, and just it's just ridiculous. How is it that you're from Europe and then you're claiming nations from the other side of the globe? We're tired of that, and I am very, very glad that Donald Trump is stinging your ass, all of your asses. Europe need a good ass kicking. Europe did a lot of shenanigans, put a lot of people under subjection of slavery. They have persecuted a lot of people. Europe. Now it's time for Europe to get their licks. Now it's time for Europe to feel how it's time for Europe to feel powerless now. Yeah, it's time for because We finally have a man who's not afraid to go after what the Americans truly want in Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not afraid. He wasn't afraid to die for the cause. He knew going up against these Brits, he knew that his life would be in danger at some point. Donald Trump. Donald Trump knew that. We are at war with Britain, people. Yes, we are at war. We're in a cold war with China. Yes, we are in a cold war with Russia. But I tell you, it's heating up with Britain. It's heating up with Britain. Britain is a large, big reason for all of the drug trafficking that comes from the lower tiers of America. Okay, within Cuba, Colombia, a lot of that is Britain's work, pushing that, to get into America, to destabilize America. Okay, Britain wants America. Britain, you can't have America. Hands off. You can't have America, Britain. As a matter of fact, we're at war right now, whether you want to believe this or not, for Canada. So the battle is on for Canada. Canada is ours, Britain. We're taking that back. You damn Canadians over there. So there's a bunch of invaders also. You know, y'all went over there and killed off the original peoples of Canada. You killed that off. Canada is not the real Canada. That Canada today is not the real. That's why you are being whipped. That's why God is taking to you a thrashing, Canada. That's right. You got nowhere to run. You're gonna run to China. You you punk, Canada. You lifted your 100% tariff on China. You punk. And then let then made this huge sale from China. Huge sale of electric cars. Okay? So you purchased about 50 Canada purchased about 50,000 electrical vehicles from China, and China in return allowed you, bought some canola from you, okay, which was not very a fair exchange, obviously, because China doesn't need you, Canada. You're running to China begging. China can't do nothing for you. If we go to war with you, if we go to war with you, what is China going to really be able to do for you other than probably ship you arms? But we will make that very, very hard for you because we would choke off your support lines or supply lines. China didn't even make a move when we just took their largest investment on the planet. China's largest investment on the planet was right in Venezuela. We took that. China didn't do a damn thing but just run their mouth on their state media. That's all they did. We can't be beat out here in America. We will not be beat. We will not be beat by you damn Europeans. Damn it. You want to wake up the great American giant? You damn losing. Germany was whipping your ass. You were losing. Y'all were begging us. Britain, you were on your damn hands and knees begging the Americans to jump into your war. Begging us. They was taking y'all to the task. They was whipping your ass. You needed us. Now you want to act like we're nobodies. Now you want to run to our enemy. How dare you? All because we disagree with you on a few economic stances, and you want to backstab us, betray us, and go to our enemy. This is war. This is war. We're going to do everything in our power to break up your financial stronghold in America, Europe. Europe, we're at war with you now. Canada, we're at war with you, Canada. Yep, we're at war with Canada. Canada is in bed with the enemy, and take, we're not taking to like, we're not going to take that kindly. We don't take that kindly. We won't take that to be something that's going to be acceptable here in America. Not when our damn neighbors are doing the most, inviting our number one and number two nemesis into their house, doing unprecedented business. Canada just did a $1 trillion deal with our number one nemesis, when just a week ago they had a 100% tariff on China. This is how fast an enemy can turn on you. This is why you're here with the war and WarZoneNewz, and you're in Warzone. See, we study Sun Tzu. We study Machiavelli, right? We study all of the war. We study George Patton. We study all of the war greats, so we can understand what's to come in the future. We cannot allow Europe to be our friend without covering our rear and our front. And that being said, Europe has more control over North America and South America than the United States of America. I repeat that. Europe has more control over North America and South America over the United States of America. No more of that. We're taking control of our home court. We're taking control of the whole Western Hemisphere. Shout out to the Don Road Doctrine. Shout out, smack that like button. If you're saluting America, you're gonna smack that like button without you're not even gonna think about it. Don't get mad at us. Yes, Douglas MacArthur, Dwight D. Eisenhower. You know, as a matter of fact, Dwight, I'm glad you said that. Bandino, I'm glad you said that because Eisenhower warned that if we did not remove the bases that we have in Europe, it's going to be a problem. These people, he basically was saying that these people are going to get so big headed. They're going to be so above the rule, so above the fray. They're going to feel like they own the world. And eventually, it's going to break up. Eventually, it's going to be some big differences. And we don't want, and this is what's happening right now. These people have kept their financial grip and stronghold on all of these nations. Okay, I'm talking about our allies. All of these nations ganging up on all of these nations, ganging up on them. It's no damn wartime. It's no Third Reich, and no damn activation of Germany and the SS troops. It ain't. We've been did away with that. We've been in control of that. Why do we even have the allies? Right? Right? We've been in control of that. Why are we even having any world economic or world economic? How about you deal with your nation and we deal with our nation? Stop meddling in what's going on in our nation. No. I'm glad we are breaking away from the EU. I'm glad we are breaking away from these world globalist thugs. Freak out of here, putting on suits, doing all type of drugs, just doing the most. Man, get the freak out of here. Acting. Look at President Macron. They say President Macron is married to a dude. Not only that ain't the issue. The issue is, dude, you got caught, you and your boys sniffing powder. You were sniffing powder. You got caught. All right, we understand what you people are up to over there in Europe. It's okay, but now, no, no, God, yes, God is like, no, we're gonna spank the great great grandkids because your damn ancestors has did a lot. Your ancestors ran your white people over here. You ran those Britain ancestors ran the white people over here right now, right now. And you white people are supposed to, and you white people are gonna act like they're your friends. How is Britain your how is any of these Brits? How are any of these Brits your friend? And shout out to Italy. Italy said, "Freak y'all." Shout out to my Italians out there. Italy stands with America. Shout out to my Italians out there. Thank you so kindly for the gift, Tavern. Thank you so kindly for the gift. Shout out to all of my Italians out there. Italy standing with America. How about that? How about that? That's right. Italy got some balls on her. Italy got some balls on him, huh? Italy got some cojones. They standing up to Europe. They are damn net. They are outnumbered in Europe, and the Italians are standing up for America. Shout out to the Italians. Shout out to Italy. We got your back over there. Don't worry. Them damn Europeans ain't going. And if they do try, baby, we got something for them Europeans over there, Italy. So we got your back. All right, we got your back. We gonna make sure that. And yeah, and we do need a stronghold, and we do need a stronghold and foothold over there in Europe. So see, we do that. That tells me, in case of a real hot war with Europe, which eventually is going to happen, but in the case of a huge war with Europe, and in any event, we have bases that we can get to over there in Europe through Italy. Okay, okay, so that's huge. Well, I thought I thought we were stonewalled out of Europe. Like I didn't think. Yes, I want to pull my troops from Europe, but do I like the idea of not having any bases over there in Europe for any reason? No, I don't like that idea. So yes, I do like the idea that Italy stood up, and they stood up for themselves, and they stood up for America, and I like that because now that's telling us, signaling we will be able to set up our base there or keep our bases there with no problem in any event we have to smack up these boys over there in Europe. Okay, I told you Donald Trump was building a new white man, a new white mindset. That's just the bottom line. Okay, the black man over here is building a new black man. Okay, you see, we are stomping on the Black Panthers right now. Black people are stomping on the Black Panthers right now. You can see it. Okay, but I'm telling you, Donald Trump is creating a new white man, and he is delineating from the European white man. Okay, you have been this white man over here in America has been detached from the European white man for a very very long time, and the white people, the Europeans over here or the Caucasians in America thinks very very vastly differently from Caucasians in Europe. Just like blacks over here in America, we think vastly different from blacks or melanated people in the diaspora. All right, bruh. It's time, baby. It's war time. Understand, if you're American, you are not liked. And if you're American, guess what? If you're a white American, I'm you're getting to feel, you're starting to understand and feel how blacks have been feeling. Like this is what we are accustomed to. Nobody likes us. But we are accustomed to this. Now you white Americans, now you are starting to feel it. Nobody outside of America likes you. Like nobody, not even your own kin that's in Europe, do they like you? They don't even like you. They don't. You have far surpassed them. The Europeans always try to be like you. European whites always try to be like the white American whites. They try to dress like the white Americans. Yes. They try to get up there and talk like them, try to look like them. Get out of here. Get out of here. Try to set, you know what I mean? No. Try to set up their governments like us. We're the first to do it the way we've done it. We're the first over here to set this government up. Went to war, blacks and whites went to war with one another and still somehow put together a constitution that actually, made sense to the world. I mean, when you actually look at it, whether they executed it or not properly, that's another story for a whole nother day. King's King Nasty said, "Amen. Let's go." What's up? What's up? What's up, Raymond? Raymond said, "Where my people from? My people from America, baby. We right from here. Motherfuckers invaded my freaking space over here. We not feeling that. People invaded Canada. We not feeling that. People invaded Greenland. We're not feeling that. People invaded Iceland. We're not feeling that. That's our land. That's our. This is how our hemisphere. Okay. God gave. God put people over in Africa. God put people over in the Middle East, right? God put people over in Europe, right? And God has had people over here. This land wasn't blank and void. This land wasn't void. Oh, I discovered this. I discovered what did you discovered it for your people? Because you ain't discovered a damn thing. This is ours. All right. And that's why a lot of you are getting your ass kicked by God. Kicking your ass. We're loving it too. Blacks sitting here chilling, eating popcorn, looking at these people in pure chaos. Okay. Because we already seen it. We already been through it. We still go through it. We just know how to manage it now. We're very, very talented at that. And constantly excelling at the same time, you know. And shout out to my blacks out here in America, because that's just the bottom line. And uh and of course you have the little sprinkles of blacks who are making us look a certain way, but God is in control. Okay, this is America. All right, and either you going to abide by the way we have set it here in America, and we are all okay with it as far as whites and blacks, as far as just the overall system right now. Okay, no, we don't want a dictatorship. We don't want socialism. We don't want that here. Okay, and as many differences that whites and blacks do have here in America, baby, we love our hometown. We love America. We love America. We don't give a damn. We can talk freely. We can express ourselves here in America. We don't have to wear no hijabs, right? We don't have to be suppressed. We don't get killed if we don't accept a certain religion. If we don't get killed if we want to exit a certain religion, like Muslims. No, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that over here in America. And I'm so glad that we are over here in America. All right. So you have this Muslim push. And the way what I feel like these Brits and their cronies have been arming these Muslims and showering them with wealth, right? It's just amazing to me. It's amazing to me. Showering, propping up these Muslims and the jihadists, because it's the same thing. It's almost like what Hitler did in Germany. It's almost like he was the only one that was in control of the SS, right? Granted, you had the ex-captain, and he was actually a gay man, but he was in charge of the SS, but only answered to Hitler. Okay, he only answered to Hitler, and when Hitler was a politician at the time, Hitler would be telling the world, or he'd be telling, the other politicians and the police force, hey, put me in power, put me in power. I can stop the SS from causing all of this craziness all over Germany. So that was Hitler's play. Hitler would play on the fact that he can turn off and on the SS at will. Okay, and the people were really shooken up about of the SS because the SS became they were a paramilitary group. They were in the military, but their brigade or their division was disbanded. However, Hitler and a few others came up with the genius idea of turning these troops into street combatants, almost like how ICE is doing right now, but they're not. ICE is legal. ICE is legal. They are federalized, right? But picture like people like ICE, but not ICE, because ICE are not. It's not really ex veterans. These people were ex military, right? And that's the way I feel like Britain. Britain is like, you know what? They turn off and on the spigot of the jihadists anytime they want. They can ramp up these jihadists and can have them go into certain nations and blow things up at will. And this is the type of flex that these people have had, and we are not scared of these damn people no more. We're grown now. We understand what's going on. It's no more of the docile era. Okay, we went through a few eras. We needed to get techie. We needed to come up with an immense portion of inventions to help stabilize humanity for us here in America and all over the world. But now it's time for wartime. Now it's time to get back to where we left off, because Britain seems to not want to let up off of America. Britain still seems to think she own you, you white Americans. Now, you white Americans, Britain looks at you like you are slaves to them. All right. This is the thing. They turn their chin up to you and they look at you like a lesser of. But Donald Trump, see, I love Donald Trump's style. Donald Trump, to me, he brought back the General Patton style, in which I read books on General Patton, and I'm like, damn it, we need this in the damn political infrastructure here in America for real. Okay, I believe that it was a conspiracy that even General Patton. I believe that they took General Patton out, just like they attempted to take out Donald Trump. I believe in Donald Trump admires General Patton. Shit, I was admiring General Patton. I admire General Patton and his style before I even knew Donald Trump admired General Patton. I didn't even know that. I read up on General Patton before I knew Donald Trump liked General Patton, you know, or studied Patton. Yes, we're not freaking playing around. We're gonna take to these damn people. General Patton. You looking at Donald Trump right now? That's almost like looking at General Patton in today's lifestyle right now. That's almost like looking at Patton. That energy, that forwardness. Never shut up in front of the cameras. He's gonna speak his mind. That's what Patton was. They always tried to shut him up. I felt like our nation here conspired with Russia and took out General Patton, because General Patton wanted to go to war with Russia right after we conquered Germany. All right. Now, you may call General Patton a madman. You may call him a madman, but Donald Trump, I can see why you calling him a madman, because that's something I feel like General Patton would have been A-OK with. Are you crazy? We have to shore up our damn borders. We have to expand our borders. In Mexico, we're going to bust your ass. We're going to bust you big box head Mexican asses. We're going to bust your ass. We got troops coming right now. Minnesota, we're gonna bust your ass in Minnesota. We're gonna take care of you damn Somali rats. We're gonna take care of you damn people. We got 1,500 troops ready to rock and roll. That's right. As of today, you could check it out. 1,500 troops. Donald Trump is about to deploy. They are getting ready right now. They are preparing right now. And the button will be pushed. I don't see these maniacs moving back. They're too stupid for that. They're too dumb for that. These people go up and go into police cars and take police automatic rifles. All right. These people are dumb. All right. From you Hispanics, the third world Hispanics, to you Arabics, you Arabs, all right, are very, very dumb. They brought you over here because you were dumb. They picked the dumbest of the dumbest to bring over here to America. Because the dumb you can control. You're going to control the dumb. You're going to control the people who don't have any resources to sustain themselves in this beautiful world of ours. These people are retarded and dumb. Only dumb people would go up to a federal truck, a truck that is owned by the federal government. Only a dumb person would go in there and steal an automatic rifle. Only a dumb person, but that's your Hispanic Latin kings that did that. That's your Hispanic Latin kings that did that. We are at war with all non-Americans. Okay? If you are not, granted, if you are Hispanic, I'm not talking about all Hispanics here, all right? Because I have Hispanic cousins. I'm black, FBA, foundational black American. However, I do have Spanish cousins. Now, again, I'm not talking about all Hispanics because I know my Spanish cousins, when it come down to it, in the heat of the war, they're not going to be standing with those Hispanics that's non-American and that came from another nation. They standing with us. I know that for a fact. Okay? I know that for a fact. So I know all immigrants are not bad, but damn it, most of you are, because I see a lot of you. I learned that, and you do a lot of that in jail. A lot of you Spanish, the Spanish, they'll be nice, super super friendly to you. I mean, extremely friendly. They're good at that. They are good at be learning how to befriend people. That's, I believe, one of the Spanish people powers. They're very good at disarming by coming in the posture of friendliness, right? Until their cousins and their uncles and their aunts come around, they totally switch. This is their culture, though. They do this. This is not no one person I'm talking about, and this is the culture. When you listen to my people, they are telling you this is what the Hispanics do. Now, why am I going to want to do business with these thugs? In Colombia and Cuba, all they're going to do is turn their back on us, just like they're doing now, turning their back on us, doing business with all of these enemy nations. We're telling you, all right, we have a new way we're going to do things now. No, and we giving them chances. We gave him chance after chance. That's good for Maduro. That's good for his punk ass. That's good for his wife. Snatch their ass up. We're not playing around. Make some examples of these damn narco damn bastards. Make some examples of them. They think they're God. These people just wake up and just kill people. Bow. Oh, you know what? I don't like you today. Bow. I don't like you today. You know what? What? I don't like the way you was looking at me. You've been in my entourage for about 20 years, but I don't like the way you looking today. Wow. They just stupid like that, dumb like that. And I'm glad we tired of that. I'm glad we tired of that. Let's get these damn people up. Let's round it up. Let's take our nation back. Blacks, you need to shut the freak up if you are opposed to what I'm talking about right now. Why? They stole your land, Black American man. That's our land, all up and down this damn Western Hemisphere, my man. They stole it. And now God is whipping their ass. And you should have nothing to say about that, but only just looking at it and marveling like, wow, we are making it to the part of the books where it's turning on their damn heads. We're making it to the part of the books where the blacks is chilling and coming up in their own land. This our land, man. I'll back smack your ass. Talking about this is not our land and go back to Africa. I will smack your ass back there. God is gonna smack your ass back. That's why God is taking your people out of here. He's taking out whites. He's taking out people that look black. He's taking y'all people out of here, shipping y'all asses back to Europe right now. You could check the stats. The media, the leftist nastiest maniac media is not putting it out there for you to see right now because they don't want to destroy their narrative of Trump only shipping out melanated people. Oh no, he's shipping you damn Europeans up out of here. You getting your asses up out of here. All you Europeans thinking y'all flying under the radar here in our hometown, here in my landmass. All right, you getting your ass out of here. God is getting you out of here. And I am so glad about that. I feel great about that. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because God is working on you to get you out of here. We're not that's not our problem. All right? That's your ancestors' problem, and that's something that they got to deal with now, okay? Because your ancestors thought that they got away with it and they didn't. Your ancestors thought, and you still think that you're going to be living on those invaded lands and territories, and you still think that you're going to be living there peacefully, and you're not. You're not. Canada, we're going to be swallowed up. We're going to because that's my landmass. We're taking our landmass back. That's my landmass in Canada. Yes. No, I didn't have no damn white people over there. It didn't have no white people over there. We're getting you up out of here. God is taking our landmass back. Get your ass back out of here. How about that? Now, we want control of Canada now. Why? Because it's divine. That's my landmass. It's divine. You damn Brits invaded, brought your damn European whites over here. Okay? Planted your damn children over here. Okay? Talking about, oh, this is my land, Canada. Oh no, it's not. Talking about, oh, Canada. Oh no, it's not. So say God, getting you up out of here. We don't got to do nothing. You ought to say blacks. We don't see you black. We don't see the blacks over there kicking y'all. No, we ain't got to do nothing no more. God is in control. We are growing as a nation, as our black nation is growing. We're learning. We're gaining more and more intelligence and knowledge here on the planet. All we got to do is just relax, let God handle it, and just relax and watch what happens. And God is taking you, ripping you people to shred. I mean, destroying Trump is destroying the whole system you had here in America and globally. Okay, destroying it. Then and also, Trump is destroying. He's not just draining the swamp here in America. He's destroying your white power all over the world. Destroying it. Destroying your illusion of white power supremacy. Destroyed it. It's an illusion. This man destroyed it. This man just said, you know what? I want Greenland. Destroyed it. You don't have no troops to bring over here. Aren't you damn bogged down over there with, a war with Russia? Now you punk niggas over there in Europe talking about Starmer and all of them talking about, well, maybe we need to think about reconsider, because Russia is a part of Europe. And as Russia is goes, so does Europe. Man, shut your punk ass up. These are punk ass Europeans. These punk ass. I know my people, my blacks. When my blacks went over there, I know we stomped all over your damn great grandfathers over there in Europe. Oh yeah, we got the paperwork. We got. Oh yeah, George Patton, General Patton had the most blacks over there with him in the Third Army, and we took. Oh yeah, we took the most cities over there by far. 36,337 was the number. Somewhere in there. 36,336 was the number of cities that my black Americans, that my ancestors, my grandpappies, my uncles went over there and took. And guess what? The general that was second to General Patton was in the hundreds of taking cities over there in Europe, in the hundreds. We took thousands of cities with the black man. And General Patton didn't even like black people at first until he seen that warrior code in us. And shout out to Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is the only president to shout out, to give love to the blacks like that, called the blacks warriors. Said Donald Trump also said he loved the black man, because Donald Trump is creating a new white man. Either you're going to stand with the blacks, or you're going to get your ass out of here some way, somehow. That's what Donald Trump is on. Donald Trump is standing with the real blacks. That's what's happening right now. That's why he just made, for the first time he just made a the black he just made a black Marine the number one Marine for the first time ever, 4-star general, first time ever. That's messaging also. And it's not just for optics, right? Because Donald Trump has employed a merit-based system of hiring, okay? So he's not just doing things for optics, okay? We are restoring order. He's put a black man in charge of the Marine Corps, because it's time to correct what these damn bastards behind us has them freaked up. Okay, it's time to correct it. That's what's going on. Okay, get the freak out of my face. Don't tell, don't ask, don't tell. All of that is being corrected. Our military is being reshaped. We have the greatest military on the planet. If you are an American, you should be just falling to the floor right now, thanking God. God made you an American and not a European. God made you an American and not a Middle Eastern. God made you an American and not an Asian. God made you an American and not an African, right? You ought to be thankful to God. God made you an American. Okay? This is serious. Do you see what these people are panicking, all because one man, Donald Trump, and his gang, because we Donald Trump gang. Yeah. I don't care. You probably think that you're not a part of a gang. Oh no, I never hurt nobody before in my life. These gang members are so bad. These gang members are so bad. Let me tell you something about your gang. You mess with our gang, we will send our military at you, okay? And send rockets from the heavens, okay? Straight from a drone, okay? That's the gang that you are a part of when it comes to our political system here, okay? You people think that you are not a part of a gang. Democrats, Republicans, independents are gang members, and it's a gang organization, all right? Whether you want to, I don't understand. You don't understand that. That's what it is. That's what it is. And when you can accept that and understand that, we will move forward better. Oh no, I don't. No, I respect Trump, but no, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't. Shut up. We at war. That's why your conflicting views is causing us to have this long filibuster of us gaining our damn country back. Shut up. How about that? No races here. We all Americans. Soon as folks realize it, better off we all will be. Yeah, I mean, we all American. We are all American. Just the white and blacks, because there is race here in America. We do have a caucus here in America. Okay, there is race. All right, just the white and the black right now. Okay, that's the Americans. And before the whites, it was only black. Only black. Let me reiterate that. Before whites, black. This is my nation. Okay, we came whites here. Skip forward. We skipping past. Skip forward. Hey, we made it happen. We still here. The grandbabies, all of us, we're still here. We still on the same landmass. Now we have people that we got to contend. We have nations that want to contend with us, because we put together have been the best nations on the planet. We here in America, we have produced the most that has blessed the nations of this whole world. Us, our inventions, our innovation, our American tech, our American geniuses. Us, not Germany, Not in the Middle East. Yeah, Germany did some great things later on, but dog, us, Mafrika, us. We created the stoplight. We created all that. Us, the airplane. You wouldn't have no airplane if it wasn't for us. Yeah, we did all that. You know what I mean? The greatest nation on earth, and all of you damn people are jealous of us. All of you people. Now we got our oil back, and now to change the game, we don't gotta bow down and wait for our damn enemies no more, and damn do business, and damn have to do business. We have to tone down the rhetoric at a certain level because we know we still got to do business with our enemy. Man, freak our enemy. Now we don't got to do business with our enemy no more because we just took our oil back. We got the Venezuelan oil. That's our oil. I don't give a damn. And it's been in the hand of thugs. Let's say some damn Nietas and Latin kings damn took control of the damn government for all this damn time. You got Maduro, he like a damn Nieta or something, that took control of the damn government for the whole time of our oil, doing business. Hey, come on over here. Come on over here. You over there want to do business with the Bloods? How you gonna do business with the Bloods? The Nietas don't even like the Bloods. You gonna do business with the Bloods? You know what I'm saying, you can't do that. We coming for you now. Freak you talking about. Shut up. Oh, that's more sovereign. Stay shut. Freak your sovereignty. They already invaded my nation. You don't got no sovereignty. We coming for it. We coming for it. You don't got no sovereignty. They invaded my land here. You don't got no sovereignty. Freak you. Freak you and your sovereignty. We taking our land. That's our land. Canada is my land. Not no damn white man supposed to be in Canada, exerting all of this damn power and control and talking about sovereign. Shut up. Greenland, shut up. Talking about some damn sovereign. Shut your ass up and get your ass out of here because your ass invaded Greenland. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get your damn Danish ass out of here. Get your damn Danish ass. Norway talking about they stand with them, the Danes. Remember, Norway and Dane, they was together. Then they broke up. That's what happened. Norway, Denmark was together. They acquired Greenland, just took it over. Right? We kind of took a little bit more control because what happened was Denmark got taken over. We saved your ass, Denmark. Hitler took you over. Hitler took you over. Hitler took you over. We saved you. And then when Hitler took you over, you lost Greenland. And then the Greenlanders felt vulnerable. And so the Greenlanders over there, they did a deal with the United States of America. That's why we got bases over there. We had about 20 bases over there. Now we have probably, a handful, but it's not bases. They turned them into something other than a military operating forward base. Okay. That's why. Oh no, and then you hear the people in Greenland. Oh, we help them. They have a base over here. We help them if they want. We help them. You damn right we help. You helped us, stupid. Your damn people that you're bowing down to in Denmark and Norway. Wait, Denmark and Norway. Niggas got taken over by Hitler. Niggas got taken over by Hitler. We Americans saved you. How are you on the other side of the globe claiming my land? We're tired of you Europeans coming over here trying to steal our land. Enough is enough. Shout out to Donald Trump. Let me see some T's if you rolling with Trump. Let me see some T's if you rolling with Trump. Put a T in the comment section. We're not playing around with these damn idiot imbeciles. We're not playing around with them. And even if you are European, if you're white, if you're white, if you're white and you're from America, you are European. However, you are not. You are new European. You 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 are now an American. You have a new mindset. All right. You have new allies. Black people are your allies here in America. Even though we fight, even though we fight each other, blacks and whites, we go at it. That's good. That's a good because in an event of a real war, baby, we not no damn fly by night people you just gonna beat up on. All right. It's just like when you playing football. Hey, I'm a boxing champion. I'm a boxing I'm a boxing champion. You don't just hit the bag and hit the bag and you're all right, coach. See you later. That's it. Do a little workout. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. You got to get bloody. You got the spar. You got the spar with the likes of a damn champion that would knock you to yesterday. Okay, you got the spar with the big bad ones. You got the spar. You got to get hurt in there. And that's what a lot of times, that's what's happening with our whites and blacks here in America. We've been sparring for a long time, fighting each other, clawing at each other. But that's only getting us ready for the big showdown and all of these non-American nations who's grouping up against us. All of these non-American nations grouping up against us. All of them. I don't care if you have ancestors from Europe. They are not with you now politically. Hell, I'm having trouble. I'm not standing with my own family members right now who go up against Trump, and they live in America. Damn it, and they live in America. You think your damn European family over there in Europe have your interests? You think that? No, they don't. They have the interest of their homeland over there in Europe. And the line is going to be drawn. Either you're going to take your ass back to Europe or you're going to stand with Americans. Or you're going to, because the rockets is going to fly. The rockets is going to fly. You know, it starts like that. It starts over money. What do you think this war, how you think the war going to get kicked off? It starts over financing, money, territory. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Why? And why it's not going? You have two different mindsets of thinking. You have the white American mindset of thinking in Donald Trump, and you have the white European mindset of thinking. These Europeans, in their delusional mind, think that because they're 20 times removed granddaddy went and did the unthinkable and took and killed and pillaged and raped people for their territory, they still think, you know what? It's unequivocally theirs. No matter what, I don't care, nigga. This is like the Stone Age. I don't care, nigga. Nigga, I'm controlling them territories all the way overseas. I'm controlling those territories with just a handful of colonialists. Okay, and I'm gonna have them come over there with their bayonets, and we're gonna control the whole country with a handful of them insurrectionists who's just going to gather up some of the sprinkle of them bootlicking people and citizens that's going to help them carry on, and that's how they got into America. That's how they got into America. Some of our bootlickers help these damn bastards in here, right? Because they didn't come by just blazing guns and all of that. Oh no, it took 7 nations to beat us in America. It took 7 nations to beat my damn ancestors, bro. 7 of you, 7 of your nations ganged up, came over here in America. No problem. Okay, let's get that out the way. But my landmass is Canada. My landmass is Canada. We want that back. My landmass is Cuba, Colombia. That's my landmass. You damn Spaniards from Spain invaded, made all of these damn babies, made all of these damn babies. Columbus damn invaded Haiti. Y'all over here swear he came to America. Did not come to America, people. Man went to Haiti. The man took over the Caribbean islands. Okay? Only a few thousand came over. Only a few thousand of those damn slaves, those docile slaves, came to America. Those were not prisoners of war. Those damn Africans were sold by their own Africans. Sold by their own African damn people. And don't blame the white man too much for slavery. You know why I don't blame them too much? Too much? I ain't saying I'm not gonna give them their due, but why I don't blame them too much? Because the Arabs taught them. The Arabs taught them. The Arabs taught the Arabs was enslaving people hundreds of years before Europeans got into that craft. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. That's why every damn Muslim nation I know is damn being bombed every other day. Because God is not having it. God is not having it. And all of our Christian nations, we're living good and beautiful, and just imagine classical music in the background. We're just over here in America. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Shout out to my Americans. We whipping your ass. These white people don't care about you. These white people in Europe, they don't like you white Americans. They don't like you white Americans. I'm telling you, I'm not instigating, but I'm sure hey, they just turned on you white Americans. Canada whites turned on you. They went to China on you. Okay, this is their thinking. But we have the white American thinking. Oh, Donald Trump, he done grew up around blacks. Oh yes. Donald Trump, oh yes. Dancing on Soul Train at 20, hanging out with Tupac. Yeah, he done grew up around some blacks, man. All right. He got it in him. He know we're not playing. Blacks, we're like, you know what? Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no. That's how Rough Riders roll. That's how we roll. This how the USA roll over here, baby. Freak out of our damn face. West Side. Who down with the Don Road Doctrine? It's West Side. Who down with the Don Road Doctrine? It's West Side. We want the whole Western Hemisphere. It's ours. It ain't no we want it. It's ours. We don't give a damn. Canada over there. Canada did a $1 trillion deal with our number 2 nemesis. Canada did it. I'll say it again. Canada did a $1 trillion deal with our number 2 nemesis. And damn, just a week ago, Canada had a 100% tariff on China. Look at these backstabbing, nasty people. These stink. I want to smack the prime minister right now myself, and I mean physically, me personally. I would love to do that politically, because I don't excite violence. We don't encourage that. But I would love to. I would love to. The freak out of my damn face, all you damn non-Americans. If you non-American and you in the chat, you need to smack your own self. How the hell you gonna fight to stay in somebody's country? How you gonna fight to stay in somebody's country? Who does that? We normally send troops after damn dictators who's enslaving, who's keeping their people inside the country, insulated. We normally go after dictators like that, who's not allowing their people to flee. You people, who does that? Niggas don't want to leave the country? That's the third world mindset. Whether you want to believe, and if you're in the fight, if you in the chat and you're going against what I just said, it's a delusional thinking. You're gonna fight me. You're gonna put some bad words in my American chat, talking about my American people in the chat, and you're not even from here, and we are all asking you. And mind you, whites and blacks can never get on the same accord, almost on nothing, right? Almost on nothing, right? But damn it, I'll be damned if we not on the same accord now. I mean, 100 billion%, whites and blacks of America's ilk are like, no, they got to go. Overwhelmingly, not the damn media pundits and not the damn media black puppets that you see that they're putting out for you, not them. That's why we are destroying the Black Panther Party right now. You can see it online. Blacks are destroying them. Freak out our damn face. We're not standing and marching for no damn immigrant. You crazy? You're going to be right on side them. We're going to go right upside your Black Panther head, motherfucker. You're going to go right upside your Black Panther head. The freak out of here. We're not standing with no damn immigrant. Out of my damn face. Ain't no American damn tether baby that's truly for America going to stand with no immigrant. That's just unheard of, bro. This is war. These people have invaded our borders. We are at war. We are at war inside and out. Britain helped send these damn Hispanics and these damn Islamic jihadists into our damn borders. That's Britain. Britain won a war again. Whites, they are coming after you. They ain't coming after us blacks like that, but they're coming after you and your power. These white people want your white people power. That's right. That's right. This is white on white. This is white on white here. And guess who Donald Trump is calling on? Calling on the blacks. Calling on the blacks. Yeah, he calling on the blacks. That's right. That's right. It ain't no one time he called on the blacks. There's many clips. Donald Trump is calling on the blacks. He is cozying up to the blacks, the real blacks, not the tricked blacks. He said the men. You got the Democrats damn bowing their knees to the damn black women. Donald Trump is saluting the men, the black men, because he know ain't no women running them black men. Once what we say go. Once the black man said, nah, deportation, mass deportation, the black women ran with us. You see the black women, you look online right now, you see an overwhelming faction of black women standing with her black man and going with Trump now. You see an overwhelming majority of black women online. I don't want to hear the numbers from the Democrats. Nigga, I said look online, they be lying. We already know that. See, the blacks been tapped out of politics for a long time because we already knew they was stealing votes. They've been stealing. But now you white people, oh no, you blacks, oh no, what you mean that, oh, shut up, blacks. You just lost. You just lost. You know, there is no voter fraud. Shut up, blacks. Now you whites are seeing what we've been saying. Donald Trump is telling you. There's voter fraud. They're finding trucks loads of freaking voter registration cards. They're telling you this. But blacks been knew this, but now white America is now waking up, which is beneficial to black America. White America woke up. If white America largely wakes up, it's beneficial to black America. Now, this is the thing. White America, you do need black America, damn it. Don't think you don't. You got a half of your faction going against you. You got half of your damn white group going against you all. You got half white Americans, white born Americans going after white Americans who believe in make America great again. So guess what? You have these the half of the whole white base, all right? Because there's only 77 million whites, or not. I can't say whites, so I can't even say that. But 77 million of us voted for Donald Trump. But if you have the white, think about this. Let's be honest here. If you have the whites that are for America, and then you have the whites that are not for America, guess who's standing with the damn immigrants? The 180 million immigrants. The white people is standing with the 180 million immigrants, leaving MAGA over here all alone. MAGA all alone. I'm talking about white MAGA. White MAGA has to stand with black America. Has to. You are vastly out. I mean, tremendously out. I mean, tremendously outnumbered. Your numbers are not. That's why Donald Trump is called on another census, a true census. Arabs were considered white here in America. They were they were categorized as white. Asians categorized as white. Hispanics categorized as white. Not no more. But you got to understand, white America. You got to understand MAGA America. MAGA. I'm talking to my MAGA right now. MAGA white Americans I'm talking to right now. This for you. You, without black America, you are vastly outnumbered. You see the lunatic whites that are going after you. The lunatic leftist loony bends going after you. Guess what? Guess who their allies are? They're immigrants. And guess how many immigrants there are? 180 million in our borders, within our borders. What you think about that? What you think about that? You're not gonna sit here and tell me it don't make sense mathematically for my black people and for black MAGA and white MAGA to join forces vehemently. We're not playing. No, we can't play around. We can't play around. We can't play around. Shout out to everybody helping America. Shout out to Israel. Shout out to Bibi Netanyahu. All right. Shout out to Italy. If you're in Italy, if you're Italian, shout out to your Italians. You are standing with America now. You damn turned on your damn European counterparts. You turned on your European counterparts and you're now standing with America. You told them you're standing with America. Shout out to you all. Shout out to the IDF. Shout out to Bibi Netanyahu. All right? Shout out to the mob. Where the mob at? Where the mob at? Shout out to the Italian mob. What we talking about? What we talking about? Yeah, you standing with America, Italian mobsters. Italian, you're standing with America. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to you. We love Israel. Shout out to Israel. We love Israel. Shout out to Israel. Shout out to the IDF. Shout out to Bibi Netanyahu. Shout out to Ben Gorin. Shout out to them all. Not playing around with these damn people. Freak them all. It's time to rock. It's time to rock and roll. Okay? Canada will be out within 20 years. I guarantee you in 20 years, I'm just thinking, in 20 years, Canada is going to be a nation state of America. Canada, you don't have a leg to stand on. We're going to bust your ass. We've been waiting, Britain. Because it's not even Canada. It's Britain. So Canada, you're just an offspring of these damn British invaders. And you need your ass kicked. You need your ass kicked. Either you're going to surrender the land back or get your ass kicked, suffer the consequences from our amazing American wrath that God has given us the unbelievable magical powers to have. Thank you, God, for making me an American. Thank you, God, for not making me no docile European. Thank you, God, for not making me no docile Muslim. Thank you, God, for not making me no damn docile African. Thank you, God. Thank you for making me an American. Damn it. Damn it. Heck out of my damn face, like y'all like that. What language do I speak? I don't worry about talking like no white man. I'm black, baby. I speak Ebonics. How about that? And I love talking it. Hell, when I get around my folk, I sound like a professor, and I feel good about that. I don't be around you folk all the time, so I don't even give a damn. I don't give a damn. And I'm a boxing champion. These know bilingual. These know English. These know African. These know Arabian. Oh man, these know how to talk, baby. So I don't give a damn about your damn talking what you can talk because I can do other. I have other powers. I have other. See, everybody on earth. No man is actually perfect on the planet, and I'm accepting of that. No man is so I'm not worried about that because I'm just not. There's a great balance God gives here. But I got these. I love these. All right, you got your talk. You can probably talk nice and talk eloquent and extremely intelligent, right? Went past certain grade levels than some of us did and everything, right? Cool. That's cool. But see, I got these, baby. Mm-hmm. Whoa. See, it's a certain power, baby. Something that can't be taken away. See? Something that, you know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing champion, baby. See, these talk, and I mean they so beautiful. And everybody loves a fighter, baby. Everybody don't, you can be talking eloquently, like you can be talking eloquent, but they might not like what you're saying. So you might no, everybody don't like you. See, everybody loves a fighter, baby. Everybody loves a winner, baby. All I'm saying, everybody love that. So, you know what I'm saying? Universal, even your people, your women that love me, they don't gotta hear me speak. All they got to do is see me fight. All I'm saying, they ain't got to hear me speak. All I'm saying, it is what it is. Good one, David. Pure Jesus logic there. That's right. You get at them. This is Jesus. This is a Jesus chat. This is not no Muslim chat. This is not no Muslim chat. This is an American chat here. We step and stomp on all non-Americans. This is wartime. Smack that like button and make sure you subscribe before I'm getting up out of here. I'm getting up out of here in a few seconds. You subscribe to this channel. We're coming back on air tonight, 8 p.m. to Deep Dive. I'm smacking up all of these nations. Who's with me? Who's riding with me? This is America. White and black standing together. Who thought that? We seen it? We heard. We read about our ancestors standing with one another. We read about it in the books. We seen it. Now we get to actually do it, y'all. Now we get to do it, y'all. Now we get to do it together. Whites and blacks, MAGA, whites and blacks standing together. We going to kick the world's ass because they do not like us. They don't like you, white people. Your white counterparts outside of America do not like you. And their head of states turned their backs on you and sent military troops in your front yard. How dare these damn bastards? How dare they? They sent a handful, no more. They ain't even send over 40 troops. You bet not. And you sending those troops, that's disrespect anyway. That's disrespect. Now, I can't wait to see the new strategy that's going to come out of this for Donald Trump, where we're going to get in Canada ass. Pause. We're going to whip Canada ass. You're going to stand with, you saw what Maduro did, tried to stand side with China. Yeah, we got something for you. Yeah, we don't, strategically, we're not going to use the same strategy. I see the pundits talking about, oh, damn, is Trump going to rip out Carney? And then you have, I heard a Canadian pundit saying, oh, no, Carney is nothing like Maduro. Carney won fair and square, da-da-da-da. Nigga, we don't give a damn about that. We're going to get them out some way. We're going to take y'all out some way. My government is so innovative. Like DMX said, shit back like I did work. He said, I'm gonna do that shit and stand back like I did work. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it and make it look like we did it, or we'll get it done and make it look like we didn't do it. But that's how our CIA works. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about our CIA. Once I heard our CIA, the director of our CIA had a meeting with the president for Venezuela now, the current president for Venezuela. I say, oh yes. I was like, oh, because I know we in control now. If our CIA director is going to have a meeting with you, that's our country. What on paper or off paper, that's our country. I know how my government works. I know how we give it up. But we're doing it in the right way this time. Now it's not in the way. We're doing it in the right way this time. We have some real good people in control of our country now, and it's on, baby. So freak you all who don't understand that. I don't give a damn. Freak Iraq. You talking about explain Iraq. I can do one better for you. I can bring on a veteran of Iraq, of Kuwait. All right. I can bring on a veteran of Kuwait, Iraq, Afghanistan, all right, who served in all of those tours. We're not playing around over here. I'm really understanding. I am connected to the military as far as my connections. I'm also connected politically, state level and local level. Freak y'all. I don't give a damn. Shout out to all of my Americans. Shout out to my Americans, and we can't stand you non-Americans. That's just the bottom line. This is wartime, and I can't wait for us to start sending some rockets over there to Canada if we have to. Okay, Mexico, we're already gonna be sending some rockets over to your boxhead people. Okay. Venezuela, we already got your asses locked down, you Venezuelan people. We got y'all locked down. Cuba, we coming for you. Colombia, we coming for you. That's a fact. Puerto Rico, we already got y'all. That's ours, okay? We're not playing with none of you damn fig daggers. We love you all, except for the ones that I don't. Smack that like button. Get me over 100 before I get up out of here. Or get me over 100. I am out of here. I love you all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Forget these non-Americans. It's on. Let's ride.